You're standing in a windowless room in Shinjuku. In front of you sits a short, razor-sharp blade and a clean white napkin. You've made a mistake that cost the family $5 million. In this world, an apology isn't spoken, it's paid for in bone. No one in the room raises their voice. No one threatens you. They don't have to, because everyone here understands the rules. You pick up the blade. The napkin waits beside it. And suddenly you realize something. Your life didn't end when you joined the Yakuza. It started. But to understand how you got here, we need to go back to level 1. Level 1, the recruit. At level 1, you're nobody. You're not feared, you're not respected. You're barely noticed. Maybe you're a struggling young man in Tokyo. Maybe you're drowning in debt. Maybe you just crossed paths with the wrong people. The Yakuza rarely recruits through advertisements. They recruit through desperation. A bar owner introduces you to someone. A loan shark offers you a job. A small favor becomes a bigger one. At first, it seems harmless. Deliver a package, collect a payment, stand outside a club and make sure nobody causes trouble. The money comes quickly. And for the first time in your life, people treat you like you matter. But this is just the beginning. Because level 1 isn't about power, it's about obedience. You follow orders, you don't ask questions, and most importantly, you prove you're loyal. Level 10, the soldier. By level 10, things change. You now belong to a family. In the Yakuza, they call it an Oyabun-Kobun relationship, boss and child. Your boss becomes your father figure, and you become his responsibility. You attend your first official ceremony, a Sakazuki ritual. 2 cups of sake are poured, one for the boss, one for you. You drink, and just like that, you're no longer an outsider. You're part of the family. But family in this world comes with expectations. Now you start doing real work, debt collection, protection payments, running businesses that operate in the shadows. The money gets bigger, the risks get bigger, and slowly the tattoos begin. Full-body ink, dragons, demons, warriors. Each one tells a story. Each one marks you as someone who cannot go back to normal life. Level 20, the earner. At level 20, your job is simple. Bring money to the family. Every week, no excuses. Maybe you're running a gambling operation. Maybe you're managing nightclubs. Maybe you're controlling part of the underground economy. The Yakuza isn't just crime. It's a business empire. Construction, real estate, entertainment, even legitimate companies. The line between legal and illegal becomes blurred. And this is where you begin to understand something. The Yakuza doesn't survive through violence alone. It survives through connections. Politicians, businessmen, police contacts. Everyone knows the Yakuza exists, and sometimes they prefer it that way. Because organized crime can be predictable, but chaos cannot. Level 40, the enforcer. By level 40, your reputation starts spreading. People recognize your face. Your presence alone can end arguments. But sometimes, presence isn't enough. Sometimes someone refuses to pay. Sometimes someone betrays the family. And this is when you learn one of the oldest Yakuza traditions, Yubitsume, finger shortening. When a member makes a serious mistake, they cut off part of their little finger. The severed piece is wrapped in cloth and presented to the boss. It's a symbol of loyalty and a reminder of failure. Because losing part of your finger weakens your grip on a sword, meaning you must depend more on your family. It's punishment, but it's also control. And sometimes it's the only way to survive your mistake. Level 60, the operator. By level 60, you're no longer just following orders, you're making them. You manage crews, you control operations. Money flows through your hands every day, millions of yen, maybe even billions. You move between luxury offices and hidden back rooms. Tailored suits replace street clothes, expensive watches replace cheap ones. But the pressure increases. Every decision affects the entire organization. One wrong move can trigger war between families. And wars in the Yakuza world are brutal. Not loud, not chaotic, just precise. A message delivered at the right time to the right person. Level 80, the lieutenant. By level 80, you're one of the most powerful men in the organization. You advise the boss, you negotiate alliances, you manage entire territories. But power here comes with a strange reality. You can never fully relax, because someone younger, hungrier, more ruthless is always climbing the ladder behind you. The Yakuza world is built on loyalty, but ambition never disappears. And the higher you rise, the more enemies you gain. Level 100, the boss. At level 100, you sit at the top, the Oyabun, the father. Hundreds of men answer to you. Entire networks operate under your command. Your word can move millions of dollars. But here's the strange truth about reaching level 100. You rarely see the outside world anymore. Your life becomes meetings, decisions, constant strategy. Because maintaining power is harder than gaining it. Police surveillance grows stronger every year. Government pressure increases. And the old Yakuza world begins to change. Many younger people no longer want this life. The risks are too high. The rewards are shrinking. The modern world is closing in. And suddenly, we return to that room in Shinjuku. The blade still sits in front of you. The napkin still waits. Because no matter what level you reach, the rules of the Yakuza never change. Honor, loyalty, consequences. You pick up the blade again. This time your hands don't shake, because you understand now, this world was never about violence. It was about commitment. Once you enter the family, you belong to it forever. And leaving is a privilege almost nobody gets. So the question is, if you were offered a place in the Yakuza today, would you take it? Because the life might offer power, money, respect, but every step you climb takes you further away from the life you once had. And by the time you reach level 100, there's no turning back. If you enjoy exploring the hidden worlds of power, crime, and secret societies, subscribe to Curious Reality, because the stories here reveal the realities most people never see.